Listen, don't scroll. Don't look away. Not right now. Because what I'm about to tell you is the final warning before your destiny shifts forever. Archangel Michael says, midnight is not just a time. It is a doorway. When the clock hits 12 am tonight, heaven will make a decision about your future. A decision that can either launch you into your greatest breakthrough, or shut the door for another painful season. You are not watching this by accident. You were led here. Summoned here. Chosen to hear this before anyone else. Your destiny has reached a point where heaven can no longer wait on your hesitation. Your spirit has been calling out while your mind has been drowning in doubt. And tonight, the final judgment on your delayed blessings will be made. This is not motivation. This is not chant. This is not entertainment. This is a divine interruption. Because someone has been interfering with your life outcomes. Someone has tried to block what belongs to you. Someone has been working behind the scenes to make sure you never rise into the purpose God designed for you. And for months, maybe years, you felt the pressure, the unfair struggles, the sudden fear, the unexplained delays, the loneliness that appears right before something good is about to happen. All of that is spiritual warfare, and heaven is stepping in. Archangel Michael stands above you right now, sword drawn, wings wide, eyes locked on the darkness that is trying to keep you small. He is speaking to you. This is your final warning. Before the clock hits midnight, choose your destiny, because there are only two paths from here. Path 1. You ignore this message. You scroll away. You go back to the same patterns. You let fear win. And the breakthrough that was seconds away becomes delayed again. More waiting. More suffering. More nights wondering why God hasn't come through yet. Path 2. You stay. You listen. You align your spirit with heaven's instruction. You allow the shift. You claim the destiny that already has your name written on it. Right now, you feel something inside you. Maybe chills. Maybe heat. Maybe a pull. That is confirmation, because your spirit knows this message is yours. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you. Through signs in your dreams. Through repeating numbers. Through strange timing. Through people disappearing suddenly from your life. Through the battles that came out of nowhere. Heaven has been calling your name every day, waiting for this moment right here, right now. So listen carefully. Tonight, when the world sleeps, a shift will begin. A sword will fall. A decision will be sealed. Your enemies have until 12 am to release what they stole from you. After that moment, their access to your destiny is gone forever. But only if you stay aligned with the message. Only if you don't step away from what heaven is trying to give you tonight. You think you clicked this video. But in truth, this warning clicked you. Because heaven chose you. Heaven is fighting for you. Heaven refuses to let you miss your blessing again. You are at the edge of a life-changing breakthrough. If you can feel this message inside your chest right now, type I am ready so heaven knows you are listening. Breathe, focus, because this is where the message becomes clearer. Archangel Michael is speaking again, and his voice carries the weight of heaven. He says, this is your final warning before your destiny shifts forever. Do not let the enemy distract you. Do not let the enemy distract you. For so long, you've been under an invisible attack. The kind no doctor can explain. The kind no friend truly understands. The kind your mind tries to ignore, but your soul keeps screaming about. You have felt watched. You have felt blocked. You have felt blocked. You have felt like something is constantly trying to push your blessings away. You ask yourself, Why does everything fall apart right when I get close? Why do people betray me when I finally trust them? Why does my heart feel heavy, for no reason? Because darkness saw your destiny before you did. It recognized your potential before you believed in it. It tried to destroy what God was preparing to elevate. But hear this. Heaven has had enough. Enough of your tears. Enough of your setbacks. Enough of your setbacks. Enough of you questioning your worth. Archangel Michael has been released to break every chain that has suffocated your purpose. His sword has already been lowered toward the forces that tried to delay your breakthrough. His shield has already been positioned between you and your enemies. You may not see the battle happening, but you are feeling the effects, the sudden need for change, the urge to let go of certain people, the intuition that someone is jealous of your calling, the feeling that time is running out. All of this is heaven preparing you for the moment your destiny unlocks. And listen closely, because this part is important. If the chosen one ignores the warning, the enemy gains legal access to destroy what is meant to rise. This is not fear-mongering. This is spiritual law, and the enemy is counting on you to brush this message aside, like all the other warnings you've ignored when God tried to wake you up. But that is why this message is the final one. Your time of suffering is reaching its expiration date. Your season of delay is collapsing tonight. Your enemies are losing their hold on you. But only if you stay awake spiritually. Not everyone is meant to hear this. Only the ones heaven refuses to lose. And right now, heaven refuses to lose you. Your guardian angels have been fighting for you, but tonight, Archangel Michael himself takes command. He says you are not weak, not forgotten, not abandoned, not cursed. You are anointed, protected, and positioned for a powerful rise. But listen, your miracle needs agreement. Your breakthrough needs connection. Your destiny needs your yes. So right now, I accept my blessing if you choose heaven's plan over the enemy's lies. The enemy's lie. And if you feel spiritual attacks recently, like someone has been trying to stop you from rising, and if you want to push back darkness with faith, if you feel led, use super thanks as a seed of protection as a sign to heaven that you are ready for your breakthrough. Not for me. Not for attention, but as a spiritual declaration. I choose light. I choose God. I choose my destiny. Because after tonight, nothing will remain the same. Will remain the same. Stay alert, because the truth is getting closer. Archangel Michael has revealed something dangerous. Something the enemy didn't want you to discover. There is a person who has been silently blocking your blessings. Not a stranger. Not someone far away, but someone who knows your weaknesses and uses them against you. Someone who pretends to care. Someone who smiles in front of you and speaks poison behind your back. You feel it. You've questioned their energy. You've noticed how your joy drops every time they come near. That is spiritual sabotage. Heaven has been watching this person twist your story, delay your success, and interfere with divine timing. And Archangel Michael says, the mask will soon fall. The truth will reveal itself. The enemy among you will not remain hidden. Listen carefully, because this next part matters. This person fears your future. They see your breakthrough coming. They see your light growing. And they know once God elevates you, they lose control over you. They lose control over you. That's why they've been working so hard to keep you confused, drained, and doubting yourself. They are terrified that you will finally notice you were born for more. But heaven is exposing them. piece by piece, moment by moment, sign by sign. Unexpected conflicts, energy that suddenly shifts the moment you stop benefiting them. That is not paranoia, that is revelation. Archangel Michael is lifting the curtain on every fake supporter, every silent hater, every smiling enemy that has been celebrating your struggles. And when the clock strikes 12, access to you will be cut. Their influence will be broken. Their power will be dismantled. But the enemy is not done fighting yet. They are trying to distract you while you watch this message. Trying to pull your attention away so you miss the warning and lose the protection Heaven is offering right now. The enemy knows if you stay until the end, you win. But if you walk away too soon, they win. This message is spiritual warfare disguised as a video. This moment is a battle for your destiny. You may feel a heaviness on your chest, or a tightness in your breath, or a sudden urge to skip this and move on. That is the enemy reacting because you are learning the truth. You are learning the truth. But listen, you have the strongest protector in heaven standing with you right now. God says you are not alone. Jesus confirms your victory is coming. Heaven declares that your enemies will fall. All you must do is remain aligned with the message sent to save you. So right now, if you can feel the enemy trying to stop you, tap the like button as a sign that you choose divine protection instead of the enemy's manipulation. Write or reveal the truth if you are ready for every hidden enemy to be exposed by heaven's light. Because the closer we get to midnight, the closer the truth comes to being revealed. Take a deep breath, because what I'm about to tell you will shift how you see everything happening in your life. Your miracle has already been decided. Yes. The blessing you have been crying for, the breakthrough you prayed for, the answer you begged heaven to release. It's not in the future anymore. It's already been delivered into your timeline, not someday, not a maybe, not if you deserve it. It is yours, it has your name on it, it is sealed by God, approved by heaven, protected by Archangel Michael. But there is one final step for that blessing to manifest in the physical world. You must stay aligned with the message heaven is sending you tonight. Archangel Michael says, the shift begins when the chosen one believes. The miracle appears when faith refuses to break. Foreigner refuses to break. You have been fighting battles that tried to convince you you were forgotten. You have been grieving losses that made you question if heaven still hears you. But beloved, heaven heard every prayer. Every tear was counted. Every silent night was remembered. The miracle didn't delay because God said no. It delayed because God said prepare. You had to grow into the version of you that could handle what you were asking for. You had to lose some people who were unworthy of joining your next chapter. Your next chapter. You had to experience darkness to appreciate the light that's about to flood your life. And that light begins at 12 am tonight. When the spiritual clock resets, your destiny resets with it. Everything the enemy took, your confidence, your joy, your opportunities, your relationships, will return multiplied. Everything you lost in pain will be restored in purpose. The blessing will not pass you again. The door will not close on your face again. The promise will not be delayed again. Archangel Michael has already positioned angels around every part of your destiny. They are clearing the path. They are silencing your enemies. They are unlocking the gates of your breakthrough. Because heaven decided. You waited long enough. And tonight, your soul steps into the reason you survived everything you did. The pain you endured was not punishment, it was preparation. The people who left were not the loss, they were the protection. You were not being delayed, you were being developed. And now, you're ready. Heaven has confirmed it. Your angels have prepared it. God has spoken it. All you must do is stay, believe, receive. Right now, your agreement matters. Type away receive my miracle if you are ready for the blessing that belongs to you. And beloved, this part is important. Stay connected, because tomorrow brings another trap and heaven wants to warn you before the enemy strikes again. This is not entertainment. This is a lifeline. The shift has already begun, but in the next section, you will discover why the countdown is getting faster, and why the enemy is growing desperate to stop you before midnight arrives. Stay with me. Your destiny depends on it. Listen carefully now, because the countdown has already started. Every second you remain here, your destiny shifts closer to the moment heaven set for you. 12:00 is not just midnight, it is the expiration time of every demonic delay in your life. It is the moment heaven will remove what is blocking you and release what is owed to you. There is a reason you feel nervous right now, a reason your heart feels like it's beating faster. Your spirit knows the clock is ticking. Archangel Michael says, "Oh, do not grow comfortable in pain. Your breakthrough is at the door." But the enemy is terrified. Terrified of what you will become when the clock strikes midnight. That's why everything became chaotic recently. Why you felt mentally exhausted for no reason. Why temptations suddenly tried to pull you backward. Why unexpected arguments hit you out of nowhere. Because darkness knows. You are seconds away from the shift. The enemy doesn't attack the weak. He attacks the chosen. He attacks the dangerous. He attacks the one heaven is about to elevate. And right now, you are that one. You might look around your life and feel like nothing is changing, but spiritually, everything is changing. You are being repositioned. You are being separated from people not meant to join your future. You are being pulled toward the life God always planned for you. But there is urgency now. This is the final warning. There will not be another message like this. There will not be another reminder that your destiny is about to activate. Either you stay aligned with heaven, or you let the enemy steal another season from you. You have come too far to walk away now. You carried pain that would have killed weaker souls. You survived nights that should have broken you completely. You held on to hope when everything told you to give up. And because of that, heaven has chosen this night to reward your endurance. When that clock hits 12 o'clock, the spiritual locks come off. The chains fall. The barriers collapse. The blessing rushes in like a flood sent from heaven. But listen, there is one last trick the enemy will try. Distraction. He will try to pull you away from this message. He will try to make you think this is just another video. It is not. It is a spiritual countdown. Stay awake, stay aligned, stay ready, because heaven is watching to see if you'll remain for what comes next. And someone you love may also need this protection tonight. Share this message with one person you care about, so their destiny can be protected too before midnight arrives. Type I will not miss my blessing to show heaven that you are locked into the promise. The clock keeps moving. And the truth you're waiting for is getting closer. And closer. And closer. Stay here. The most intense part is coming. Stay right where you are, because what I'm about to reveal may shock you. There is someone in your life who has been pretending to support you, pretending to care, pretending to clap for you while secretly wishing for your downfall. The enemy rarely attacks from a distance. The most dangerous ones are the ones who get close enough to study your heart, to learn your weaknesses, to access your secrets. And Archangel Michael says, the one blocking your destiny smiles in your face, but prays for your failure in silence. You've noticed how your mood changes when they walk into the room. You've caught their eyes looking at you differently than their words sound. That feeling is not anxiety. It is discernment. Your spirit recognizes the enemy before your mind does. This person knows your breakthrough is coming. They know God is preparing to elevate you. They know your life is about to become something they cannot control anymore. So they fear you. And because they fear you, they work against you. Secretly, silently, consistently. They might be someone you once trusted. Someone who once knew your dreams. Someone who pretended to be family or a close friend. But the closer we get to midnight, the closer heaven gets to exposing them. Archangel Michael has the truth in his hand right now. He sees every hidden betrayal. He hears every whispered lie. He has counted every moment this person tried to delay what belongs to you. But listen, because this is crucial. The identity of the enemy will be revealed only to those who do not walk away before the warning is complete. That is why this message feels so intense, so personal, so accurate, because it is. This isn't a general prophecy. This is a targeted intervention. Heaven is calling out the specific person who has been attacking your destiny. And you already suspect who it might be. That sudden name that just appeared in your mind, that uncomfortable feeling in your chest, that sharp intuition that hit you just now, that is the reveal beginning. But do not confront yet. Do not speak too soon. Do not show them that you know the truth. Woven that you know the truth, because heaven is preparing their removal in a way that protects you and embarrasses the enemy. Justice will not be loud. It will be divine. Before 12 and you will see signs. You will feel the shift. You will notice behaviors that confirm who they are. And once exposed, they can never harm you again. Right now, pause and listen. Do you feel that energy, the tingling, the heat rising in your body, the chills on your arms? That is Michael's presence near you right now. Your angels are surrounding you because the truth is almost here. Tap like right now as a declaration that you choose protection over deception. Write expose every enemy, if you are ready for heaven to reveal the one who betrayed you. Fidelum betrayed you. Listen very carefully now, because we are entering the most dangerous and most divine moment of your life. Not tomorrow, not next week, not someday, tonight. Before the clock hits 12 clock hits 12 at Efero, Angel Michael will stand between you and every force that has tried to bury your destiny. But here is the truth most people ignore. Breakthroughs are delivered in silence, but battles are fought in the spirit realm. Right now, someone is jealous of your growth. Someone is intimidated by your calling. Someone has been whispering your name in darkness, because they fear the future God is building for you. They fear your healing, your elevation, your divine transformation. They fear the version of you that God is about to reveal. And Archangel Michael wants you to understand this. Your heart isn't tired because you're weak. Who's weak? Your heart is tired because you are hours away from a major shift. Spiritual pressure increases right before breakthrough. Storms rage right before peace arrives. The enemy attacks hardest right before heaven hands you the victory. And that is exactly where you are standing today. You have been noticing signs, sleepless nights, sudden anxiety, random memories that reopen old wounds, people from your past suddenly reaching out, dreams that feel too real to ignore. These aren't coincidences. These are warnings, because your soul is completing a chapter. And tonight, the final page will turn. Archangel Michael is commanding every dark plan against you to expire at midnight, every curse, every delay, every confusing emotion, every hidden enemy, every spiritual blockage, gone, cut off, destroyed, by the authority of God. You are seconds away from entering the space where your prayers finally become real life. Your tears didn't fail. Your patience didn't fail. Your faith didn't fail. Everything you suffered has been an investment in who you are becoming. But listen carefully. Your destiny requires your yes. Not a half-hearted yes. Not a fearful yes. A bold yes. You must choose, will you step into the divine future God scripted for you? Or allow fear to keep you trapped in a past that no longer fits your spirit? Archangel Michael says, you have outgrown the level of life that tried to break you. You're not supposed to go back. You're not supposed to shrink. You're not supposed to apologize for being chosen. Stand tall. Take a deep breath. Because what I'm about to reveal is not just spiritual, it's personal. Your life has been stuck in a cycle. You rise, then something pulls you back. You smile. Then suddenly, heaviness returns. You start to hope, then disappointment knocks again. Over and over, and you keep asking, why does my life always change right when I start feeling better? Archangel Michael says, because the enemy knows what happens if you finally stay unbroken. If you heal, you become unstoppable. If you level up, you become unrecognizable. If you step into destiny, you become a threat. Your spirit is powerful, more powerful than you realize. You are not weak. You are war-tested. Every moment that tried to destroy you actually trained you. Every time you broke, you discovered a new layer of strength. Every tear you shed watered the seeds of your future. Archangel Michael has been watching you. Every battle, every night you felt alone, every painful memory you tried to forget, and he whispers now, you survived what was meant to end you. Now you're stepping into what was meant to begin you. This is not a season of recovery. This is a season of arrival. And tonight before 12 the Gate unlocks. But you must understand, this gate leads to a version of your life that doesn't look familiar yet. It's a life where your heart doesn't ache at night. Your heart doesn't ache at night. Your dreams don't scare you anymore. And your blessings don't get delayed. It's a life where you don't chase love, love chases you. A life where fear loses authority, and faith rewrites your future. Archangel Michael is preparing to guide you through that gate. Through that gate. Through that gate. But he needs one thing from you. Presence. Your spirit must be awake, aware, ready. Because spiritual opportunities do not wait. When heaven opens a gate, the enemy opens a distraction. Watch closely tonight. Someone may try to pull you into drama. Ignore it. Someone may speak to trigger old wounds. Walk away. You may feel fear rising inside. Rebuke it. The enemy will try one last time to make you believe you are still the old you. But you are not. You are evolving into the person who your younger self prayed to become. And Archangel Michael repeats, Do not look back. What is behind you was never meant to follow you into your destiny. There are blessings with your name on them waiting on the other side of obedience. Not big obedience. Not complicated obedience. Just one powerful decision. Move forward. No more overthinking. No more hesitation. No more fear disguised as caution. Your soul has already chosen. Now your actions must agree with your soul. Because when midnight arrives, the old chain breaks, the old pain expires, the old limitations collapse. You won't rise slowly, you will rise suddenly. Your life won't improve gently. It will shift dramatically. The moment 12 AM hits, a new frequency activates around you. A new level of protection surrounds you. A new energy begins flowing through you. And every closed door swings open. There is something Archangel Michael wants you to see clearly tonight. Something most people never recognize until it's too late. It wasn't luck that delayed your blessings. It wasn't coincidence that drained your peace. It wasn't random that doors closed right before success. There was a spirit assigned to stop you, and it has been studying you for years. Every time you were about to rise, it whispered fear. Every time you were about to forgive, it reminded you of old pain. Every time you were about to start something new, it filled your mind with doubt. This is why your faith was attacked so violently. Because the enemy knew your faith was the key to your breakthrough. But what the enemy didn't know was that heaven had already chosen the day of your release. And that day is tonight. Then day is tonight. Archangel Michael says, every force that tried to destroy you will now witness your elevation, because the same God who watched you cry has now issued a command in heaven. And when God commands, no demon, no curse, no betrayal, no delay can survive it. Listen. You are being positioned. Your isolation was protection. Your heartbreak was redirection. Your delay was divine preparation. The enemy used people, situations, and emotions as weapons. But Archangel Michael turned every attack into a prophecy. And now, the prophecy is activating. Your name is being mentioned in rooms that once ignored you. Your energy is being restored where it was drained. Your spirit is being recalibrated to divine frequency. And this is your confirmation. The moment you start seeing people distance themselves for no reason, heaven is removing distractions before your next elevation. Do not chase them. Do not explain yourself. Do not beg for understanding. Then you are understanding. Archangel Michael says, I'll let them go, because what's coming next cannot include what tried to destroy you. You have walked through too much fire to go back to ashes. You have cried too many nights to return to the same pain, and you have grown too much in spirit to keep dimming your light for others who live in darkness. This next season requires a lighter version of you. Less burden, more faith. And as you release the old, heaven begins rearranging your future. The timelines are shifting. The energies are aligning. The angelic realm is in motion. Right now, in this exact moment, Archangel Michael's sword of light is cutting through the last cord that connected you to the past. You may even feel it, that sudden calm after chaos. That deep breath that feels different. That small sense of peace after years of confusion. That's not imagination, that's liberation. You are being separated from every force that kept you small. And as it detaches, you will feel lighter, freer, clearer, 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 clearer. This is not just emotional release, it's spiritual surgery. You will start noticing synchronicities, repeated numbers, dreams that speak clearly, moments that feel orchestrated. It's not coincidence, it's evidence. It's evidence that Archangel Michael is near, shielding your path, protecting your energy, and ensuring that nothing that once hurt you will ever touch you again. Before midnight strikes, say these words quietly in your heart. I release what was never mine. I claim what heaven has already written for me. Because at 12 a.m., your life will no longer mirror your pain. It will reflect your purpose. There is a moment every chosen soul must face right before destiny unlocks. A moment where darkness throws its strongest, loudest, last attack. And that moment is happening right now. The enemy is terrified of your breakthrough. Terrified of your awakening. Terrified that you finally discovered who you are. So get ready, tonight the battle intensifies. Not to destroy you, but to confirm you are rising. Every anxiety spike, every sudden negative thought, every distraction trying to pull you away from this message. It's a sign that you are seconds away from a completely different life. Archangel Michael says, the enemy knows your purpose more than you do. That's why it tried so desperately to blind you. You were not attacked because you were weak. You were attacked because you were chosen. And chosen ones are always hit the hardest right before they become victorious. Listen, there are people you trust who have secretly envied you. There are people who smiled at you but prayed you would fail. There are energies around you that pretended to love your light while feeding off your spirit. But tonight, their access expires. Heaven has drawn a boundary line. A supernatural separation begins. Those who drained you will fall away. Those who betrayed you will feel exposed. Those who cursed you will watch your blessings unfold right in front of them, and you won't even need to clap back. Your success will be your response. Your growth will be your revenge. Child of light, this is why God kept you hidden. Not because you lacked greatness but because your greatness needed protection while it was maturing. The world couldn't handle you too soon. You weren't ready to be seen yet, but now your wings are ready. Now your spirit is armored. Now your voice carries authority, and Archangel Michael declares, a step into the world. Your time of hiding is over. But before you rise, there is one more enemy to defeat. The voice inside you that still doubts, that tiny whisper that says, what if I fail? Or what if I'm not enough? Or what if nothing changes? That voice is a lie. A prison built by past pain. A ghost of the older version of you. And tonight you leave that ghost behind. Say this in your heart. I refuse to shrink for anyone. I refuse to fear my own power. I refuse to delay the future God has assured. Because at 12 a.m. the timeline shifts. Not someday, not eventually. Tonight, Archangel Michael is already standing at the doorway of your purpose. Sword drawn, wings wide, light flooding the path ahead. He is not asking you to fight alone. He is asking you to follow his lead. This is your final battle, but it will be your quickest victory. Because the enemy has already lost. It just doesn't know it yet. The spiritual warfare is ending, and the celebration of your new life is about to begin.
Stay alert. Stay awake. Stay awake, till the very last moment.
Everything is building toward the shift that comes at midnight.